All right, so this is Tom Worsley from Ontario Hiking Trails, and I'd just like to talk to you today about some things that are going on, and that we're right in the middle of the lockdown in Ontario, and I haven't gotten out to do any hikes recently, so I don't have any videos. I'm really looking forward to this summer. I'm looking at getting something like this for the summer. I don't know if I want a Polaris, Can-Am. So this is what I have planned for this summer, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get a Polaris. The Can-Ams and the Polaris seem to be the most expensive on the market, but I think this would just be awesome for booting around on the backcountry trails, Crown Land. I could throw my camping gear and my photography gear in the back, and away I go. So that's what I'm planning for this summer, and hopefully to bring my YouTube channel to new heights. And I keep looking, if you see my eyes, I'm looking at the side screen, the flip out screen on my camera instead of the lens. So I'll try to look at the lens, but the Kawasaki's look kind of cool. Kawasaki Turks. Nice little 4x4. I think it's at 20 grand. It's cheaper than the Polaris or the Can-Am, but again, I look forward to that, and I hope you guys look forward to that. I'm hoping to get some really good backwoods Crown Land camping, Crown Land footage. Definitely get to places that I've never been to before and never filmed before, and it should be a great summer if my plans work out. And it's now the end of January, February, March, April. I got 3 months. 3 months to make this happen, and shouldn't be a problem. So today, because I'm stuck here at home, and we're probably going to make a few videos on sitting here in my den, and because I can't really get out. I can get outside, but I can't really go to any hiking trails. There's a few hiking trails in the town of Lindsay that I was going to do. I was going to do a video on the Trans-Canada Trail, and but the weather hasn't been that great either. So so we're going to open up Lightroom and show you how I edit my video, or edit my photos in Lightroom. And like I said, this has probably been done oodles of times on YouTube, but hey, what the heck. So this is a picture that I took of a bridge in Lindsay, not too far from the Trans-Canada Trail, and it was early morning. It's fairly clear, pretty crisp, but you can see the shadows are I'm just trying to close some stuff here to make it bigger. And it says the highlights. You can see your histogram up here. And this is telling me that the highlights are blown out a tad bit and the blacks are too low, too dark. So I'm going to bring the shadows up and I'm going to bring the highlights down. The highlights are probably just this area here. But take the highlight slider and you can see now my clipping, show highlight clipping is gone out. Now it's in the red. Now it's out. Now I can bring the highlights right down, which I think I will do. And then I'm going to bring the shadows up. And if you watch the histogram, these are your darks over here, and these are your lights. And you want your histogram to be in the middle. You want everything in the middle. When you bring the shadows up, it makes everything look dull. So the next thing I want to do is hit this clarity tab. And I usually bring it up about 45%. And that's looking pretty good. Now another thing I want to do is bring the whites up. That's the slider here. Hold on. Alt click on the whites. If you alt click on the white screen, everything goes black. And then you can move the slider. And what I do, and what I've been taught to do by pretty much everybody else, move the slider to the right until you just start to see the white pick up. Oh, wait a second. What am I doing? Oh. So right around there. And I don't like the color of my snow. It's blue. Now there's a few ways I can get rid of that. I can just raise the temperature up a bit. And it's actually turned my snow an orangey, pinkish color because of the glow from the sky, which I don't mind. I still don't really like the blues. I can come down here, click on the blue, and actually take the saturation down. And this has made this a little whiter. And I'm going to raise the luminance up a little bit. And that's looking pretty good now. To me that looks pretty darn good. It still says that I'm a little dark. I can do this to bring them up a bit. But the contrast almost looks better if I leave it alone. So I think I'm going to leave the blacks where they are. Now one other thing, if I go down to the sharpening and what I do is I bring the detail all the way to the right, 100%. And my sharpening amount is, the default is set at 40. But this masking tool, you don't really need sharpening in the sky, and you don't need sharpening down here on the snow. So again, Alt, click, and your screen's going to go like this. Now the black areas is where we're reducing the sharpness. So we don't need any sharpness in the sky. We don't need any sharpness in the snow. We only need sharpness on the bridge. So I'm just moving the masking slider over to the right. I'm at about 60% right now. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the chromatic aberration. Chromatic aberration is a blue, if you look at these lines here, sometimes you'll get a purple right at the edge or a blue, and the chromatic, if you click on remove chromatic aberration, it will fix that. Now there was a little bit right there, but I didn't see it. Zoomed out you can't see it. Zoomed in I could see a bit of a difference when I clicked on and off, but not a lot. It depends on the light and the lens and the camera that you're using. And that's pretty much it. That's it for that one. And then the only thing I do after that is I'll export the photo. Put in subfolder, yeah. This is another one with me in the picture. That's not the one that I just edited. The one that I just edited is right there. Okay, there's the finished product.